School principals in Saint Lucia gathered at the Finance Administrative Center for their 42nd annual conference. The two-day meeting was held under the theme, "The Principal as a Leader for Inclusive Education in Schools." Neil Fontenelle is the president of the National Principals Association.
We've selected this theme because principals have identified the gap in terms of our ability to deal with students with special needs, and along the lines of the thrust of the Ministry of Education, which is to foster inclusive education among schools in our country.
Fontenelle says principals are keen on making the school environment as inclusive as possible, with a focus on collaborative leadership.
Generally, our thrust has always been to maintain a level of professionalism among our fraternity, and of course collaboration as well. And that came about yesterday in Dr. Sider's presentation when he spoke of collaborative leadership, where principals can meet and share ideas, share best practices within the system. So that's something that the NPA is looking to foster in the long run as well.
Dr. Steve Sider, a global leader in promoting inclusive education, was invited to speak to the principals at their two-day meeting.
When teachers work together, they are usually the best people, best enabled to solve the problems in their schools. Not outside experts, not lots of fancy resources like computers. Those are all helpful, but what's the most significant resource in a school? The teachers. So how can a principal lead those teachers in a way that is collectively working for the betterment of the school and for the betterment of students? We also looked at, secondly, what does it mean to collectively lead? So how can we as principals, when we're sometimes isolated from each other, how can we come together at sessions like this to problem solve? This is what's working in my school. This is what's working in my school. Here's a challenge we're facing. Here's a problem of practice, so that when we get principals working together, that's collective leadership efficacy.
The principals also looked at various other topics during their deliberations, including education under law and digital leadership. From the Department of Education and Digital Transformation, I'm Ryan O'Brien.